Hello guys! Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I'm actually back in my studio. As most of you know, I went back home to my hometown where I grew up, where I'm supposed to be over the summer. But I'm just here for one night to go get my motorcycle, and I'm gonna drive it back 4 hours in the morning. So that's gonna be fun. And while I was here, I figured I would record a video for you guys. Like you know, I have some vlogs and stuff coming, like just some vlogs of what I'm doing over the summer. But all of those are going to be recorded back home in my hometown. So yeah. Today we're listening to your demos. Yes, very nice. Epic clap. So I asked you guys on Instagram to send me your demos today, and I got, I think close to 100 messages, which is more than I can listen to in one video. So I've just pulled up a bunch of them randomly, and I'm gonna try to give some short and concise feedback on every single song so that I can showcase as many as possible. Thank you guys so much for 3,000 subscribers, by the way. That is insane to me. We got a bunch of cool stuff coming up on this channel, so if you don't mind and if you're interested, go ahead and subscribe for new videos every Monday and Friday. And yeah, let's get right into it. As you guys know, it has become tradition to crack a beer open when we do the demo videos. I'm just gonna go ahead and crack open one of my favorite beers, Oppigård's Non Pale Ale. Oh, and by the way, I haven't bothered to change the sign. I'm so sorry about that. First demo is from Raid and Stolen Emotions, Move Over Extended Mix. Let's go. That is a solid track. Sounds really full, really professional. I don't really have much to say other than I really like it. Yeah, I don't know, it sounds super good. I have nothing more to say about that. Good job, guys. Next track is by Miles ID, I Need Original Mix. Let's go. Really good ambient so far, and the acapella sounds really good. I don't know if it's an original or if it's splice or something, but it sounds super good. Some really good ambience. It sounds full, lots of reverb. I really like it so far. This one also sounds really good. Maybe I would have changed out the kick in this track in the drop. To me, it sticks out a little bit, if you know what I mean. And the mix is a bit loose. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like everything is... I want it to be a little harder, a bit more like compressed and glued together. But that's pretty much all I have to say about this track. I really like the melody, I like the drop, I like it. It's always so hard to come up with things to say for these demo videos, because I always just end up saying, yeah, I really like it. You could work on the mix, but I really like it. Next up we have Ruff with a little dog emoji. Give Me Hope, 150 BPM, B major V2 with guitars, no Eminem. Nice little hammer on. I really like the guitar in the drop. That's a super nice touch. I think that this track is a really good idea. It just needs some mixing and some layering mostly, because the drop is sounding a bit empty. But yeah, like put a vocal on this and like make the drop bigger, and you have like a perfect future bass track. So super good job, Ruff, with the dog. Next up we have Daydreamers with a track called Moving On. Just before your work. I'll make the second part after your feedback, okay?
Cause now that you'll never be, it's just another memory with strangers who know every secret. Cause now that you'll never see.
So first off, I really like that acapella. That sounds really solid actually. I would layer the lead some more because it feels like there's just 1 or 2 layers there. I want the lead to be super big, like have a bunch of reverb on it and like play with the reverb, cut it off, you know, sometimes to like give it that break feel. But other than the lead, I think the drop is really cool and it sounds it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So overall, really nice job, Daydreamers. Good job. Now we are moving on. Next up, we have MCA with Sunshine. Let's go. Got some really happy, bouncy vibes already. I can tell this is gonna be a bouncy drop. So overall, this one is sounding super good as well. I was trying to come up with something to say, and I think maybe this track could benefit from some chords maybe, just in the background to fill it out a bit more. I think some chords would fill up the spectrum a bit more because you would have more notes than just the top lead and the bass. I love this like super bouncy, happy future bounce vibe. Sounds like something Mesto could have made a couple years ago. So very nice job. Next up we have Cxsmo. Is that how you pronounce it? Cxsmo? Cxsmo. With an ID. Good ambience here in the intro. Got a little melody coming in. This track could be really good. I think that the mix is there. The mix is good and the leads sound really good. It has a very good balance. But the chords that you have, it's kind of like a pad. And it just goes like, there's one note, the whole bar, and then it switches to the next chord. It changes chords. If you put some motion into that, if you had like a rolling bass maybe and some rolling chords, some sharper chords, and not that like pad sound, with a bit more mids and highs, and you would like pump the notes more, so you would have like a rolling pattern instead of just one note that goes to the whole chord. That would create some movement throughout the track. So yeah, really good job, Cxsmo. Cxsmo. Next up we have our boy Jobo. He made a dope remix for the Forever competition. Let's check it out.
Long way from home we are, not looking back, not looking back. It's so far to go now, we're thinking about home. Let's run, home, let's run.
If you put a note, so instead of it going dun 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 dun, if you make it go dun 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 dun, something like that, it would have it would like keep that energy a bit more with the lead melody. Like all the layers are there, but if you put that final attention to detail, it would elevate it like the last percent, if you know what I mean. I really like it, Jobo. Good job, man. Let's move on to hain and ID. Dancing 2.
Suppose there are times when you lose your troubled mind. Suppose there are times when you're feeling undefined. Suppose there are days when your colors turn to grey. That's when you call me and know just what to say. We go out and on the night, we jump. Keep dancing, there's no time for running back.
Alright, so I really like the build-up. I like the simpleness of it. I like that it's just the piano and, you know, some risers and the snares. It sounds really like well crafted together. I like the drop as well, but I think that the lead, you know, the you know, the thing. I think that they sound a bit too percussive, maybe. A bit too much punch every single time, you know, every single time it comes with the... It's a bit too hard for me personally. But the bass hits really hard. I really love the bass. It's super gritty, super like fat. Maybe just add like another layer to the chords. Something a bit softer. However, really good job, Hain. Let's move on to Nordic Brave House and Wilden with Higher Heights. Right off the bat, it sounds really good, sounds like a summer hit. The most overused chords in the world, but they can be really effective. Nice little plucky melody.
Fighting through darkness, I'm still alive. Like a lion's pride, I'll rise. The roots of the jungle, as old as the sky. The strongest ones survive.
The drop sounds really cool. I love what you did with the melody, with the like really nice ad-libs with the vocal as well, so good job on that. Overall, it sounds good. It could just use some final touches. I guess every track that's not released 100% professionally could use some amount of touching up. You know, just the final touches and the final details, the final EQing to make everything sit just right, you know. But like, that's the only critique I have, so that's a job well done, guys. Really nice. Moving on to Phil Navas with Demo PH 013. Some nice ambience here. Overall, that's a really nice progressive house track. Something needs to happen like in the break, like an acapella or something, but I understand like why you don't have a professional acapella in here. Obviously that's hard to come by. Just add like a splice vocal or something to it and like make it sound nice. I think I want more highs in the leads, but it might just be these headphones. Like these are my gaming headphones, so that's pretty much all I have for you. It sounds really dope. It sounds really dope other than that. So yeah, really good job, Phil. Next up we have Lastro with a demo called Time. Let's check it out. Nice ambience, nice vocal, sounds professional, loud, very nice mix. That sounds really sick. The one thing I have to say is I want a chord change in the drop. I want it to go from that note, you know, for a couple of bars and then go down to another note and then back up again to the other note. Like, I want something to happen in the bass notes because it gets a little bit repetitive. So that's the only thing I see that you could do to improve. So yeah, overall super good job, Lasto. Always nice to hear your tracks. Next up we have Les with Waiting For You extended mix. I really like your logo, Les. Looks nice.
Nothing you
That's a nice acapella actually, I really like it. A lot of you guys are really good at ambience, by the way, like having drones and ambience shots and stuff like that. That's like really what I'm all about. I love that stuff, so nice on everyone.
Waiting here for you.
So this is also a really cool future house track, and I'm gonna say the most generic thing ever, just work a little bit on the mix and that's it. I think the bass and all of that sounds really cool. The mix isn't even bad, it could just be better. The final touches and like the details can really do like a lot. But really good job, Les, it sounds super solid. Last up we have ksound or ksound. I never know how to pronounce pronounce the name, which I'm guessing people don't know how to pronounce my name either. Leave a comment down below on how you pronounce my name. Do you pronounce it M-H-A or like Ma?
Sipping on my lean. Serve on that serve, how you mean? I said I'm sipping on my lean, sipping on my lean. I said I'm sipping on my lean, sipping on my lean. I said I'm sipping on my lean, sipping on my lean. I said I'm.
So that drop could be super huge, super cool. I love the brass samples. I don't know where those are from, but can you please comment like on where those are from? Change the kick or like make the kick stronger or something. Just make the drop hit a little harder. The drop could be elevated with just some mixing and stuff like that. But overall, the idea is like really solid. Super cool. I mean, you can't go wrong with like brass stabs and like a cool vocal like this. So overall, super cool track. And so yeah, that's actually gonna be it for this video. And tomorrow I'll be going on my motorcycle back to the other coast of Sweden. I live on the west coast now, but I grew up on the east coast. And there will be a vlog out next week where you will see part of my journey and what I've been up to for the last week or two. And I will try to keep posting as much content as possible. Thank you so much for watching my channel, and thank you for 3,000 subscribers. Have a great weekend, you guys, and yeah, bye bye.